Hi, it's your friendly neighborhood soup lady here, Caroline Wright, and I wanted to teach you today one of my very favorite recipes. I do know that I say this every time, but this really is a home run favorite of Soup Club. I started making it 7 years ago and I haven't stopped. Everyone loves it. I've been told it tastes like adult SpaghettiOs. So I can't wait to teach you. It's called tomato quinoa soup. Let's get going. It's really simple. A large can of crushed tomatoes, a large can of diced tomatoes, a couple carrots, an onion, some garlic, and some tomato paste, and quinoa. And it's finished with some cider vinegar. And sometimes I add thyme. If I have fresh thyme, it goes in at a cool step that I'll show you. But it's just really simple, and today I don't happen to have it, so you can leave it out if you don't have it. So great. And a couple of bay leaves. Actually, so the first step is just taking that carrot and onion and cutting it up, the onion into wedges, the carrot into about 1-inch pieces, and peeling that garlic and just sticking it on a sheet pan and tossing it with some olive oil and some salt and pepper. And then you go and you broil it. All right, so we're moving on to the next step. I have a hot pan here that I'm going to add some olive oil to. So in this hot olive oil, I have some tomato paste that I'm going to caramelize just until the tomato paste breaks up and turns the oil bright red. It makes it extra sweet and takes that like raw flavor out of the tomato paste. And so all I've done, the next step, is I've taken that broiled carrot and onion and garlic and I've pureed it with some water, and that's what it looks like. I like to use purees as some of my flavor bases because it's just like a sneaky way to get in flavor, and you get that like nice roasted bits from the broiling. All right, now I'm going to add this. Now the rest of the ingredients just go in. It's very easy from here on out. Not that it was hard before, right? So I'm going to add our quinoa and our 2 cans of tomatoes. This one's crushed. And this one's diced. And then I just add some water and season it with salt and pepper. All right, then all you do is you stir this all together, bring it to a boil, and then simmer it until the quinoa is nice and cooked, which you'll see by their little tails coming out. And at the end, all we do is finish it with some cider vinegar, just a splash, because the tomatoes are nice and acidic anyway. All right, I'm gonna bring this guy to a boil. Oh, and I add 2 bay leaves. These are fresh bay leaves. You could use dried. Fresh is better though. Pro tip. And then let it simmer until, again, the quinoa is cooked. Ooh, we've been simmering for a while, and now the quinoa is nice and cooked. You can tell because it's nice and plump. And I'm going to give it a taste and just season it with some cider vinegar. That's all. Really simple. So here we go. Ooh, nice and steamy. That's really good. You're really looking to balance the salt, sweet, and sour flavor, which the sour already comes from the tomato too. So we just have, it's like just to taste. I think that that's the classic tomato soup. That's like the benefit of them. Let's give it a try. I definitely use that agave. You could use honey if you want. If you have actual like vegans at your table, that's the reason why I'm using agave, because it's not animal derived. So there we go. Let's give it a try again. And it gives that nice illusion of like summer sweet tomatoes in your soup. Look at that. Tastes like back to school and everything delicious. Well, I hope you'll join me here next week where I'm going to make up more soup. This recipe is on page 3 in my Soup Club cookbook. You can pick it up wherever you buy books or at booklarder.com with my other book, Seconds. You can get signed copies there too. They'll ship it straight to your door. Also, click like below and subscribe. See you next week.